I've been reading this French philosopher, Hynes, who talks about leaning on your intuition and your intuition being an absolute truth. It's important to know the fabric of an artist, you know, what they go through day to day, how vulnerable you have to be to play this music, how many people have died for this music. But it's cool, it's cool. Music is beautiful. You know, sometimes I hear people say, well, there's nothing new under the sun, and I always kind of joke and say, well, yeah, I'm trying to go over it. And once again, I don't think I'm doing anything innovative, but I think the most innovative thing I can do is to try relentlessly to be my most authentic self. When I pick up the horn, I'm trying to be who I am. The worst thing that you can do is not be honest with yourself. That's the worst thing, because then you get caught up in like classifying in genres and playing music you don't like, and it's a disrespect to the music. When you respect the music, you're saying that you're all in. So that's where it's at for me. I'm all in. I'm all in. I'm all in. Period. And I'm trying to be honest and be the most honest that I can be. I was always interested in jazz. You know, shout out to one of my uncles who would buy me downbeat jazz time. These were my comic books when I was a kid. And that's why I shout out Buffalo so much. Some hardworking people there. They helped cultivate me when I was young. And you never forget the people who have been in your corner from the beginning. You never forget those people. None of us have made it on our own. So I think later on when life plays a different music, a different tune, and you begin to face those challenges, it's those moments when someone like a Sonny Rollins, those teachers, those mentors that impart wisdom and knowledge on you, where you feel valid, where you feel as though your voice is being heard.
You are very inspirational to me when I listen to you. When I listen to you, I listen to Buddha. I listen to Confucius. And I listen to the deeper meaning of life.
What can you say? What can you say after that other than thank you and the work continues? And you just gotta keep it moving. I love Sonny Rollins, but I can't be Sonny Rollins. I can only be myself. He wanted me to be myself, but at least I know that when I play this instrument, I'm being honest. I do know that. You know, I just try to be honest with everything I'm making. As long as I'm honest, it'll come through the music. And so I'm trying to be my most authentic self, and I'm relentless with it and curious about it. And I'm not letting go of trying to reach the truest version of myself before I'm not on the planet anymore. So all of these, mixing these concepts together to create a very introspective album that speaks to a specific moment in time, you know, but understanding that we can be many eyes in a collective we, you know, is how I like to think about it. And so, yeah, it was just a vibe from day one. I wrote all the music in like a week in the summertime after I got back on tour. Calling the record Eye of I, speaking to the eyes being the lamp of the body. When your body's full of light, you reverberate good things. And then also Eye of I being a higher sense of self and enlightenment. So it really just came together. It was a beautiful merger of all of these vibes. And I just wanted to capture that in the realest way. Yeah, emotionally drenched with honesty and energy. within you are answers, you know? Because a lot of times our perspective is always outside of us. What about radiating inwards? So then you hold on to a little bit of your light so the world don't gobble it all up. Boy, a bad reader, how you thinking something's wrong with your horn, you know? Then, you know, when I was younger, I'd be like, oh, there's something wrong with my horn. And I take it to my instructor. I say, I think something's wrong with my horn. He'd say, no, there's nothing wrong with it. You got to practice. That's what he would say. Nothing wrong with your horn. You got to practice. I'm still practicing. I'm still discovering. I'm still struggling with this thing. It's a beautiful struggle. Sound, man. Sound. The sound. Sound is everything. I still don't know if I have it yet, but I'm working.